This video will walk you through how to calculate inventory days supply along with the amount of inventory necessary to maintain a specific supply, as well as inventory turnover. Here's the basic data for our problem. Andrew Manufacturing held an average inventory of $1.1 million, and that includes raw materials, work in process, and finished goods over the last year. Its sales were $8 million, its cost of goods sold were $5.8 million, and the company operates 260 days a year. There are two requirements for the problem. First, we need to determine what the inventory days supply is, and second, what the target inventory level is to reach a 20 and 10-day inventory day supply during the next 2 years. Let's start with calculating inventory day supply. The formula for inventory days supply, or IDS, is quite simple. We take the average total inventory divided by the cost of goods sold per day. Now, the problem does provide us with the average inventory, however, it does not provide us with the cost of goods sold per day, so we have to calculate that first. The formula for cost of goods sold per day is cost of goods value divided by the number of operating days per year. We know from the data the cost of goods sold value is $5,800,000, and the business operates for 260 days per year. Therefore, CGSD is equal to 5.8 million divided by 260 for an average cost of goods sold of $22,307.70 per day. Now we can go back to calculate inventory day supply by taking the 1.1 million average total inventory divided by the $22,307.70 cost of goods sold per day we just calculated to get 49.3 days. Now we can tackle the second part of the problem to determine how much inventory we should carry to have 20 days supply on hand. To do this, we can just adapt the IDS formula we were using. Instead of calculating the number of days, we know the number of days we want is 20, so the formula can be written as 20 days equals average total inventory, or X, divided by 22,307.7 cost of goods sold per day. Using basic algebra to solve for X, we take 22,307.7 times 20 days to get a required average of $446,154, which is a reduction of $653,846 from the current $1.1 million average. Then we're asked to do the same, but this time for 10 days supply. No problem. We modify our equation again to make 10 days equals X divided by 22,307.7. X equals 22,307.7 times 10 to get 223,077, which is a reduction of 876,923 versus the current 1.1 million. Obviously, the fewer days supply of inventory, the lower the investment in holding inventory needs to be. And then finally, in case you were curious, even though we weren't asked specifically to calculate it in this case, it's always good to know what the inventory turnover is. It's a very simple formula. Inventory turnover, or IT, equals cost of goods sold divided by average inventory value. From the data, the cost of goods sold is $5,800,000, and we divide by average inventory of $1,100,000 to get 5.3 times turns per year, or roughly every 69 days.